foot tapping, isn't it? Hey everybody, it's Gamer Number 9 here, and moved out the way. Welcome back to Wario World! There's our statue. Let's punch it. Anyway, last time we started off our very bland yet bright adventure here in wherever this world is, but this is the second level of Excitement Central, so let's go straight in. This is Greenhorn Ruins. Now right off the bat, don't destroy that block. So hit the switch and then you can destroy it for our first treasure. And already you see another place for a treasure, so there's the switch. And straight away we have our first Brightlin. If you're surrounded by monsters, pull out a mad move and knock them out with one blow. When you hold it, yeah, we already know about this. You can also grab this and use that. Wario's great strength. And another one right away. Gee. The wild swinging is a spinning move, and the pile driver is a ground pound move. Thank you for telling me obvious info that I already told the viewers at home. Alright, so to carry on, we're gonna wanna rotate this thing in the direction of the arrows, and what the heck? Whatever. Oh god, these ball-like things. They keep spawning enemies and they never seem to die. You can attack them over and over again, but they never seem to die. They take hundreds of hits, practically, and they never just die. Okay, I'm gonna need an enemy to grab. Oh, it's not gonna give me one? Alright, I'll just use my own head. Over here is a new type of hatch, the steel one. On this, you need to do a pile driver to break through. And this leads to the platform sub-level. It speaks for itself, it's just a platforming segment, and you can punch the arrow for whatever reason. If you fall, you don't die, you just respawn at the start. Now I should explain that there's actually 3 different types of coins. There's these small coins which are worth 1, like this. There are the bigger ones that are worth 10, and there's the very rare, really big coin that's worth 50. Now here's a trick. If you fall and end up respawning at the start of a platform sub-level, all the coins will respawn. And it should also be mentioned that red diamonds actually turn into treasure chests that contain coins. So, 1 red diamond. Third Brightlin already. Just get it out. Using the glue globes. Blah blah blah. Okay, the glue globes, whatever. Get out of here. Good luck. Or something. Right, another sub-level. Okay. And, okay. This one's simple. Whoa! Whoops. And those spike balls actually pushed me right into that. Oops. Stop it! There we go. Some well-earned garlic. And while we're going through this level, I just wanted to talk about a little something. Mainly the developer that made this game, and no, I don't mean Nintendo, because they worked on another developer on this game. Oh, I love doing this. These guys block your way. Just pound them. Are these guys following me? Oops, I fell. Well, this is a nice place to land. Anyway, the other company that made this game is a company called Treasure. Some of you have already heard about them. Well, if you ask a Nintendo fan who Treasure is, they'll probably think of Sin and Punishment, which is correct, but Treasure have been around before then. You see, Treasure was founded in 1992 by a bunch of former employees of Konami. Basically, they were tired of something, I don't know, and they wanted to make their own company. So they did that in 1992. They left Konami and they formed Treasure. Now, originally, Treasure only made games for Sega back in the day. Their first game was Gunstar Heroes on the Mega Drive in '93, and that was a run and gun game. Anyone who has a Mega Drive probably knows about Gunstar Heroes, and this robot thing, you're gonna fight this robot a lot in this game. Believe me. So get used to it. It's invincible to all normal attacks. All you can do is throw its minions at it. And once you pick it up when it's stunned, then this barrier will go away and it will never appear again. Just don't attack it when it's flashing yellow because it's invincible in that way. There you go. So then pick it up, the barrier's gone. Going down. Another switch. Okay, this guy, you're gonna want to punch him in the face a few times and he'll fall over. I believe we had to no, not yet. Okay. Anyway, Gunstar Heroes, well, it's definitely one of the big favorites on the system because I mean, even I want to play it, but the game's actually pretty expensive. It's not the most expensive game on the system, but I've seen it go for like £40 on eBay complete, and I want a complete version because I'm the enthusiast that way. Enthusiast. Now, you know where I'm going with this if you know about Treasure, because they happen to have made one of my favorite games on the entire Mega Drive system the next year. So they stepped down. Well, they moved away from run and gun games to platform games because the following year they made, big surprise, Dynamite Headdy. And I freaking love Dynamite Headdy. Why? Because I've only had it for 2 years now, but oh my god, I just love this game to death. There's just so much charm and creativity in it, it's amazing. It shows that Treasure can make great platformers as well. And then they made Alien Soldier the next year, but unfortunately that game is very, very rare. I've seen it for like £80. It was never released in the US, and it's basically more like Gunstar Heroes in the fact that it's a run and gun game. The game is on Virtual Console in all territories, so if you're not willing to pay a huge amount for it, then just download it, which I might do at a later date. So Treasure stayed with Sega until right up to the Saturn days, where they made a few games for that. I don't know all the games off the top of my head that they made for the system. I know they made a Japan-only shooter game called Radiant Silvergun, was it? And that was about it. Well, actually, they did. Wait, was it them that? I think they made Mischief Makers on the N64. But Mischief Makers, well, you know, it was an early N64 game, and it was quite different due to the fact that every game on that was 3D. But for Mischief Makers, Treasure stuck with a 2D platformer. Now, Treasure's first collaboration with Nintendo was, well, the previously mentioned Sin and Punishment, which was never released outside of Japan, even though it was meant to be. Now, this block here, when you punch it, it will travel in the direction that you punch it in. And there we go. 4 red diamonds. So then 2003 came along and Treasure made Wario World. And well, it's not one of their best games ever. I mean, when you consider how extremely good their past games were, this one could be a real letdown. There's a battle ring up ahead. 1-minute battles begin when you enter battle rings. Fight everything that enters the ring. Now this is a new mechanic of the game that we'll see in every level from now on. Is the battle ring. These are unskippable for the most part, but you only had to play them once throughout the entire save file. Basically, it's an endurance round where you kill enemies. The more enemies you beat in the time limit, then the more coins you get at the end. It's as simple as that, really. Yeah, it will get old because, like I said, they're in every level from now on. And some of those robots, those robot things, it's more of a mid-boss. You fight one of those in almost every level now, if not every. Don't forget to use these as well. Boom! And there's our coins. Wait. How many treasures? Did I miss one? No, you can't give me that crap now. I totally did, didn't I? Be right back. Wait. Oh wait, there's one down here. Okay, now where's that other one? Yeah, back here. Alright. Okay, we're up to date now. So oh, if they grab you, just shake the control stick and you break free. Oh, does anyone remember the Astro Boy game on the GBA? Astro Boy Omega Factor? Because that was actually also made by Treasure, I just remembered. I mean, that's definitely a good example of their action-based games. I don't really remember what Treasure's made in recent times. I mean, I know they made the Sin and Punishment sequel game that barely anybody played, which is a shame because Sin and Punishment 2... I mean, if you thought the Wii was too casual, this game will make you think differently. This game... oh, it gets insane. But it's fantastic. So into another platforming section here. These do get a little more complicated later on in the game, so if they seem a bit basic and bland now, well, they'll get tougher later. And by tougher I mean not that much, because this game is still really easy. There's one or two parts of this game where I consider to be even just a little challenging. But aside from that, this game, there's no challenge, but I just like the game anyway. Might be nostalgia because I played it. Because I've played it for the entire decade it's been out for. I give it a whirl now and then. Let's see if this works. Damn! See how much it slowed down the game? It even activated that switch over there. Alright, you're coming down with me, mister. Careful now. Ow! Ow! Wee! Yeah! I always get a kick out of that. Alright, would be nice to have a side-on view for that. Oh, careful now, Wario. And there we go. 6 red diamonds. Ah, ah, ah. I don't know. I was watching some Mario Golf Toaster Tour multiplayer on YouTube last night, and they're making that ah 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 thing throughout the whole video. I never thought my to-do list for this year would make me go back to that game, because I thought I would never go back to get all those trophies. I mean, it's going well so far. As for everything else in that list, well, aside from the whole collecting of all the medals on White 2, I made no progress whatsoever. I just realised there's going to be 2 of those medals that are going to be so damn near impossible to get unless I'm incredibly lucky. It's all about the Fun Fest missions. Just saying it now, the Fun Fest missions are my least favourite new addition in Black and White 2. I hate them. It is designed so that half of them are impossible to do on your own. You're almost forced into doing it with other people. I just don't like them. Sure, if you have a good amount of people, they can become really easy, but god damn it, I don't play games with others often, especially locally. But I better stop talking about that before Ben punches me. You just need to pick up all these Wario heads, and there'll be a gold statue fragment and a red diamond in one of them, and it's always random. But you can hear that sound effect of the red diamond. Get out of here! There it is, the red diamond. Have a rotten day! Wario's best line ever. This might be his worst game. Why do you do that? You fail. This might be his worst game, but it's, like I said, it's definitely picked out the best of his personality. Wario's personality is just freaking hilarious in this game. Oops. I should not have done that. I mean, if you ask me what my favourite Wario game is, it's actually Wario Land 3. I mean, the only thing that sucks about Wario Land 3 is you can only have one save file. The same as in Wario Land 2, but Wario Land 2 was kind of unique because there was actually multiple ways to complete the game. Kind of like Shadow the Hedgehog, only done right. Many more of my friends have been held against their will up ahead. If you see any of them, I'd really appreciate if you could save them. You'll be rewarded for coming to their aid, of course, Wario. We know how you like rewards, so okay, off you go, Wario. That's something you're gonna have to remember because we got Wario's NES. But there's still one more thing left to go before we're done. Now I should really show off the treasures we get. Well, let's go back to Green Horn Forest. So we got the ruby, the opal, the amethyst, the amber, the sapphire, the topaz, the emerald, and the diamond. Pokemon Amber and Topaz versions. Generation 6, and we still didn't get it. And that looks kind of strange without his head. Let's see, the porcelain urn, the fine china, the ceramic vase, teapot, vase, precious part, lucky figurine, and the NES. You can even use the C-stick to rotate it about here. And looking at it now, that's a pretty bad model of an NES. Like I said, this game isn't the best graphically, but it's not too important. Oh, this one is so simple. They're done. 8 red diamonds. I'm not really going to be bothering with coins too much because, like I said, you don't use them much other than life insurance and life regaining. Now, into the boss! Oops. That was fail. There we go. So now all enemies from this point on will have 5 hit points. This is the sandworm, I think. This guy is easy. Dies until he gets out. Watch out! This is what's tough though. There we go, we did some damage. Wow, I knocked out. Okay, here he's going to be invincible, so you're going to just want to get away from him. And then that attack's pretty easy to avoid as long as you're quick. Huh? Ow! Whoops. Run, fat man! Where's he going? There we go. We beat him. So that's 100% in yet another level. And 20 minutes. I could take on the boss now. If I will take on the boss. So yeah, another thing you should know about treasure games is they tend to have a lot of emphasis on boss fights. I mean, this game alone has more bosses than actual levels. 8 levels and 13 bosses. There's also a boss in Gunstar Heroes that has up to 7 forms, and it takes up like 2/3 of the main level because it goes on for quite a while. And in Dynamite Headdy, there is one stage in the game that consists of 3 consecutive boss fights. Treasure love their boss fights. So now here we go, we're gonna fight the main boss of Excitement Central. And this boss shows that this game has some really bizarre boss design. This is Dynamite, and just wait until you see this. Because I don't even. Yes. You are fighting a giant 20-foot bikini-wearing dinosaur. Or Dinoress, I think they'd call it. But either way, Dynamite, she's pretty easy. You do have to watch out though. She has quite a few attacks, and the best thing you can do to her is to grab onto the glue orb on her tail, and just wait for her to lift you up in the air when she realizes, huh? Where are ya? So, oh, she also has a glue globe, that's it, on her tongue. She won't try to eat you, but she will slam you down on the ground if you stay on it too long. So just wait for her to lift her tail up. And then you can pound her in the face. And that stuns her instantly. As well as lets out quite a lot of coins. So then pick her up by the whatever. And you just give her a good old hounding. So Dynamite, you know Birdo in any way? And why are you wearing a bikini? You look at your chest! You've got nothing to censor! Look at that! She's as flat-chested as males get. Sure, she has the giant rings on her fingers and she has the girly hair, but is she really female? It is Dynamite. Here comes a sausage purse to the camera. And yes, there's lava surrounding the arena. You can also pick up these things, and if you throw them at her feet, then she'll actually hop backwards a bit, and if she falls in the lava, she actually takes damage. And she spits out quite a lot of coins. So there actually are some creative ways to beat these bosses, if you can find them. And she also tries to stomp you there. Oh! Ow! Pancaked Wario. Oh, god damn it, Wario! What are you grabbing onto, mate? Them physics! Watch out! She's causing shockwaves. Huh? Oh yeah, she can also destroy the pillars. She jumped right over that! Ow! Get up! Jeez, this is so nasty. You're basically punching her in the crotch. Yeah, the myth goes it has no effect on them, but you clearly don't know the female anatomy as well as you should. Now for the coup de grace. Right into the lava. Alright then. So after you beat a main boss, you actually get a key fragment which will open up the giant treasure chest in the hub world. Just collect all 4 fragments and you can fight the Black Jewel. Now, this game isn't really plot heavy. But you know, plot isn't always important. It's all about the game you're making. So now we've opened up World 2. But we'll explore that in the next part. So, next time on Wario World, we're going to explore World 2, which is right there. So, until next time, see you later.